I could put you in the brig for what you've done, but I won't do it.
Talking Dicks Comedy Podcast, volume, I believe it might be 90.
It's the big 90.
90. Look at us on Super Bowl Sunday. I'm Al Romas in Tampa, right down the road from Raymond James Stadium, where kickoff will be in just a few hours. That's Al Ducharme. He's in Studio City, and he's in front of some kind of postery. I'll let him explain it for the Patreon fans. They can see it. It's pretty clear what it is. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
How are you, Alfred?
I'm well. That's number 12 of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we all know him as Tom Brady, former Patriots player. I'm a New England boy, big New England Patriots fan, but also a very big Tom Brady fan. And the fact that the Patriots are not involved, but Tommy Boy is in a Super Bowl once again.
Amazing. What do you think? What do you make of these Patriot fans, though? They're haters.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
Yeah,
they won't watch it. They're rooting against.
Not all of them.
The
Some of them are closet about it. I made it very public. I'm a Tom Brady fan. It's an age thing. Someone's trying to get into my home. Hold on a second. Hello.
Someone's got.
Hi there.
What is happening?
Oh my God. All right. I wasn't expecting you. Okay. All right.
Who's Mrs.
It's the missus.
The missus?
It's the missus. And
you let her in the house?
I let her in. I let her back in. She stepped up last night, so she's.
It was a feral wife. We're outside.
Look at this. I discombobulated everything. Anyways, let's jump back into this.
Super Bowl in a few hours. We're recording Sunday afternoon for the Monday broadcast, and it's exciting. I will be going to a Super Bowl function party. I'm a super spreader event. I'm out there, Al.
That's my that was my ex-college girlfriend's nickname, super spreader event.
Hey now.
Hmm. I know you are, but before you do that, before you get into all that, before my wife came in, barged in, I asked, I'm tight with Brady, so I DM'd him. I said, dude, my buddy Al Romas of the Two Dicks, he knows who we are. He follows us. I said he's a Giants fan, but he lives in Tampa, so he obviously roots for the local team. Mm-hmm. Could you just autograph a picture? He said, "What's this? It's Al, right?" I go, "Yeah, just put to Al." And
Oh, nice. I didn't know that was for me. I thought that was yours. That's awesome. Thank you, man.
Well, there's two Al's along with the Two Dicks.
Tom.
There you go.
Thank you,
But anyway,
Tom.
so you're going to go to the Super Spreader event to take in the game, and then 5 to 7 days after that event, you are going to get tested.
I probably should get tested, I guess, after this.
You've been tested. You've been tested twice now.
Twice, yeah, and but Tampa, it's getting some good press. I mean, there are places, people, the masks, the whole thing, but then there's a lot of negative press because down in Ybor City, they're maskless, and other places. And let's be honest, I'm going to basically a sports bar kind of setup with an outdoor deck, but the mask will be off.
Just wear your mask through the joint, and when you sit down, take your mask off. What are you going to do?
That's it.
The staff is going to be all masked up, and
staff will be masked. And
what are you going to do?
The people, and who knows? I mean, look, let's be honest. If KC jumps out to a big first half lead and it looks like it's over, I'll be out of there at 7:30. Who knows how it's going to be? I think it's going to be close. My prediction.
Yeah, I would like to hear your prediction.
Let's predict. Last week I nailed the score. By the way, I don't know if anyone. Yeah, I don't think I brought it up on the show.
You scored?
I scored last week. I nailed it, and this week I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Whoa!
Even though they're Kansas City's favored by 3,
right.
I like the Tampa Bay Bucks 30-27. 30-27, a field goal to win it late, and the Bucks win.
Coincidentally, I want the Bucks to win, and I do know that Kansas City is favored, and Mahomes he's incredible.
That's not much though. If you're talking about Mahomes being everything, everyone raving.
No. I think if they can keep it close, it will be a nice battle. I'm praying to be entertained. To be honest with you, I don't want to blow out.
Yeah.
either way. And Russell Wilson of the Seahawks, he predicted 31-27 Bucks. He went against the trend or the grain. And so I was thinking, I said, you know what? I like that score, but I'm going to go with a field goal. And I said exactly the same. I hacked off of you without knowing 30-27 really? Bucks.
There you go. And then that gives you also 57 points, which the over-under is 56.
Wow.
So they're always right in there. So I look at it like if they're going to be 56 over-under, 57, 30-27 sounds like a winner.
Well, Dick Brains think alike.
You know. In 1991, the Giants beat the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl. That Super Bowl was in Tampa, older stadium, the old Sombrero. And there's video. I went to a sports bar in New Jersey, LT's, Lawrence Taylor's sports bar. I went with John Shipman, my old buddy Johnny. Shipman, former comedian from Rhode Island. And
let's drink them up, folks. Let's go. Let's drink them up.
That's right.
Last call.
That's right. That's right. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Or you don't have to go home. You can't stay here.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah, Big Johnny. And we went to LT's, and John brought his video camera and filmed us watching the Buffalo Bills, filmed LT's. Okay, cut to about 5 years ago or so. They're putting together a documentary on Showtime about Lawrence Taylor. They're looking for footage of LT's.
No.
They see YouTube. They see John's video of me and him in LT's with the video, the bar, the whole thing. They contact John. John gets in touch with them, and then they want to know who I am. They get in touch with me. So they film John in New York for an interview, modern-day interview, to talk about the experience at LT's. And then I was on a ship. So they contact me. I'm like, so I go, I will be in Port Canaveral on Saturday. They're like, yeah, no problem. We have a crew from Miami. They'll come down. So they take over a restaurant in Port Canaveral. I get off the ship at 8 in the morning. I walk into the place. It's set up like a TV studio in this restaurant. They're interview me for about a half hour, and they chopped it up into the LT, The Life and Times documentary. It's on Showtime. It's really great documentary. But the only two non-NFL people in the whole documentary is John Shipman and myself.
Are you shitting me? You never told me the story.
I thought
I'm blown away by the story, but I'm also a little disappointed that you're holding information from me.
I assumed.
Don't assume anything.
When it aired, you know what it was? I think it was a year or two before we reconnected with the two dicks and all that. And that night it aired, my phone was blowing up because people were like, dude, why are you in the LT documentary? Like, I'm watching LT, and what the fuck are you doing in it? You know what I mean? It was just bizarre because they had the actual clips from YouTube of John and I in 1991, and then they cut to us in, whatever it was, 2015, pontificating about Lawrence Taylor.
Wow.
It was, pretty cool. But it's available on Venmo. What is that called? Vimeo. I don't think that's right either.
Vimeo.
It's on Vimeo for free.
Two old guys trying to.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Vimeo's been around for 20 years.
And it's on the Showtime if you have Showtime. LT, The Life and Times, but and anyway, it's on YouTube. You can see it on YouTube.
Can we put links? Let's put links in the description. Let's put a link on the Patreon. Our supporters get to see it first.
I got a nice mullet. I got big glasses. I got some weird teeth. It's a fucking nightmare, but it's funny. 1991.
You got some weird teeth. What do you mean weird teeth? Did you get your teeth fixed? Did you get braces?
Yes, I got some teeth. I had a couple of teeth issues going on.
I did too. I got my parents. Yeah. Thank God, my parents got me on braces. Because
it was a little weird.
My teeth were all fucked up here. Yeah. But
so actually, these two teeth. I had two teeth that were knocked out when I was younger, And then I had caps put in, and they were the wrong size.
Well,
the guy put the wrong size caps.
That Linda Romas, she has a left hook.
That's right. Yes,
it comes out of nowhere.
She had plenty of me at that point, and just punched. And then no one said a word about those teeth. Nobody until about 1993. I was at Governor's, and comedian Carrie Carabas walked up to me, and she said, "Hey, Romas, what the fuck's up with those teeth?" And then I was like, "Whoa!" I go, "Whoa! I got to go to the dentist." Holy shit.
She's so brutal and honest.
Exactly. Nobody ever said a word, but once you hear it, and I knew about it, but once you hear someone point it out, you're at the dentist the next day. You know what I mean? It's like, oh boy, fuck it, now they know. But
same things. I for years I'd never heard anything, and then some girl said, "Hey, dude, it's a little bit too big," so I went with a reduction. And
see this. We're having a nice Super Bowl show. We're reminiscing about football, and you just go blue.
Talking dicks. Hello.
I keep forgetting. I'm sorry.
All right. So you did your show. You freeze your ass off.
I did my show. Oh, yeah. I did it out. Yes. Last Wednesday at St. Pete's Sideline. We were outdoors. It was, I think it was in the 30s, to be honest. I think it might have been 39 degrees. And it was fucking cold. But everybody, you know what it was? A lot of these were newer comics, so they were going on stage. Like, they didn't care. They weren't even phased. I'm like, oh, it's fucking freezing. I'm like, really? Like, oh,
in Los Angeles,
we're good.
Pre-pandemic, because there's so many comedians on the West Coast and actors that are trying out stand-up, they will drive 5 hours to do a 10-minute guest set. So, but put that into perspective when you pandemic.
But I kind of did that. I think I did that as a new, like when I was in Virginia, I used to drive with a friend to DC, 2.5, 3 hours each way to do their open mic night.
Yeah, to get stage time.
And there was nothing really. Yeah, it was only the Comic Cafe and Garvin's, and that was it. And then nothing in Virginia. We didn't have a comedy club yet. We had open mic night in a bar. So yeah, you just drove but when you think back at that, it's like, holy shit, it's fucking nuts. But it's what we did.
I did it too, but also then I caught one of the booms, and there was a shortage of comedians, so they just needed a body on stage to open up for somebody. So, my answering machine, I had the answering machine with the little tape in it.
I don't know. I'm a little older. Yeah, I mean, younger.
Beatles fan. Beatles fan. He's younger.
What's that mean? My niece is a Beatles fan. She's 19. That doesn't mean anything. The Beatles are multi-generational.
Yeah, but she smokes peyote, so.
Smokes peyote. Okay, Grandpa.
Hey,
we're just smoking your peyote, eh?
Well, no. All good, man. It's all good. I love the Beatles too, so there you go.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
It is. We're going to wrap this up today because we got things to do.
We gotta go. I gotta go get COVID.
You gotta go get COVID. I'm going to be watching the game in my office apparently, because.
Oh, that's right. You have a CBS issue.
I have a CBS issue because this one cut the cord.
I don't understand. So you don't have.
I cut.
Oh yeah.
I have internet. No. I have Fire TV, and I have HBO Plus.
You don't have YouTube TV.
I have Hulu and Prime. But
YouTube TV would give you the CBS, I believe.
Yes, probably. But I have CBS apps, but they show me news and other programs pre-recorded. I want to watch the game live, and they wanted money for that. So I'm like, screw that. I'll watch it on my television in my office. It's just me. My wife's going to come in and stand in front of the TV and go, "Can I get you something?" I'm like, "I'll get out of the way! Get out of the way!"
Why does she have to block the TV to say that? Can't she stand on the side of the TV?
When I've been in town and I have half a dozen or 8 people over the house to watch the Super Bowl game, she comes in during a crucial play right in front from the kitchen right in front of the television, and says, "Does anybody want anything?" And we all go, "Yes, get the fuck out of the way."
Oh, Jesus Christ. What's going on at that? What are you, 1950 here? Get the fuck back in the kitchen.
I was making it very over the top just now. It's more like, honey.
I'm offended by the whole story.
Can you just slide out of the way? And she's being genuine. She has no clue. And she's
they never do.
She's an intelligent woman. She's an intellectual.
Broads don't.
But for some reason, when it comes to sports, she's like,
they don't. They don't get it, man. They don't get sports. They're not funny. It's just the way it is. They can't help it. I think it's like the genes or something. I don't know how it works.
Number than a bucket of hair at a barbershop.
I'm not a scientist, but yeah. Well, enjoy the game.
You too, man.
And
go Bucks, go Brady.
Go Bucks, go Bucks, go Brady. I think they're going to win. I think it's a team of destiny this year. Can't lose now. That would
do it for the pandemic.
Suck. Do it for COVID. For the kids, the COVID kids.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
We'll fix it in post, you son of a bitch.
No, really, don't mess with me, because I don't come down to the bus station and slap the dick out of your mouth when you're working, do I? Oh, get on up here, motherfucker. Give me security. I'm sorry, man. The guy fucking came at me. What do you think, folks?
No way.
Okay, show it.
All right. Subscribe. Mary.
Go to patreon.com/forward2dicks.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money. Why?
I think it ends on that. That's beautiful.